Hello beautiful sewing lovers, you are welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make this beautiful gown with this v-neck design. So please, I need you to understand that today you may not have a very perfect video. I wasn't having my tripod with me here while I was cutting out this cut. So what we are going to do here is that I'm measuring the full length of the width of the gown, and it's 20 inches. Okay, and then from the shoulder I'm measuring 20 inches for the sleeve opening. Okay, so because the sleeve is actually wide, so I'm using 20 inches as the opening of the blouse. So though this lace is quite short, so I'm going to add another border lace, the border of the lace. I'm going to add it to the sleeve again so it can be longer. And then this is the body. So the body is 14 inches that I measured here. So measure out the biggest part of your bodies and divided by 4, and then add 3 inches to it, and then you curve it from the sleeve down to the full length of the gown. But pay attention here, because I was going to use a border for the down of the gown. I made the gown 4 inches shorter. Okay, I made the down 4 inches shorter. So now this is the border I've already cut out that I'm going to stitch to the down of the gown. So I'm going to trim out the border and then cut and then stitch it on top of the main gown. All right, so that it can give me that beautiful effect at the downside. You may not even know that it was joined. Okay, so same thing we are going to do for the sleeve. You are still going to cut out a border and then you stitch it on the sleeve so that the sleeve can be long enough. Okay, I realized that this lace, the height of the lace is very short. Okay, this is paper lace. I never knew that it usually have a shorter width. Okay, so I have to join this now. So just stitch it down like this and it's going to be so fine. So we are going to move on to the main reason we are here, which is the v-neck design. So what you are going to do is just still cut out another border from the lace, and then you are going to stitch it. You are going to stitch it like a V, but what I'm doing here, I'm going to cut it out first. But if you think that cutting out will not also give you, it's going to be stressful, just stitch it like I just did here. So V like this. Can you see what I'm doing here? So you just stitch it like this, just cut it and then you stitch it. So you can see that the v-neck is coming out the way I cut it out now. So the v is coming out. So you are going to stitch it like this so that it can get that effect of that v-neck line. So it was 4 pieces of this border that I had here. So I'm going to bring the 4 pieces together and stitch. You know, the back has same v-neck and the front also have the same v-neck. So I'm bringing the 2 pieces together and I'm cutting it equal. And then the side I'm going to join at the shoulder is also going to be cut out so that I can have that fine effect also. So you can see I'm cutting it out right now. So I'm done stitching them together now. the two piece. I'm done stitching them together. I'm bringing the other piece also, and I'm going to join it to the other piece so that it can become one piece. So at the end of the day, you are going to have 4 joining. That is if the border was not long enough, but if it's long enough, you can just have one piece, then better for you. So I'm done stitching it down. You can see the 4 part of it come together. So now I realized that where I joined there was still some ruffle there, so I'm going to just correct it. So this is how you are going to go about it. You bring the lace border that you have already sewn and place it on the main dress. Okay, that is how we are going to cut out the neck. Okay, so just arrange it like this and then mark the fabric like I'm doing. So you have to arrange it properly and mark it so that you can get what you actually want. So this lace is just a guide for you to actually know what you are cutting. Okay, if you have cut the neck when you were cutting the main bodies, you will have made mistake. You won't be able to know exactly the border that you are going to use. So but having the border first helps you to be able to determine exactly where you are going to cut. Okay, so now before I cut, I have to just quickly just confirm the length of the neck, the V-neck. Okay, so I have to test it on my neck, the length of it. So by this I was able to get, like, let's say 12, but for the client is a little bigger than me, so what I did was just to add extra inches to it. So I'm cutting it here now, but I still realized that it was still too small. The lace was going to be tightened on the neck of the client, so I have to cut it out again. Keep trimming it until you get your desired opening of your neck. Okay, so I'm marking this place now so that I can have a perfect place on the neck. So keep trimming until you're able to get your desired V neck wideness. Okay, the wideness of the V. So keep cutting until you're able to get the wideness of the V. So I think I've been able to get what I want now. So I like what I'm going to have here, and then I'm going to show you how you are going to stitch it together. So you can either just stitch on top, you can either stitch like this, or you top stitch on the main fabric. That means you have to turn the lace to the right side and top stitch it on top of the fabric. Okay, that is when you have the border. But if you don't have the border on the lace under that part, you have to just stitch it. So now trim out all the rough edges in the border area until you get a clean border. Okay, so now we are going to align the lace border on the V-neck. So get the center or the midpoint of your dress, the front and the back, and pin down this border. pin it down. Okay, arrange it and pin it down so that it's perfect. Okay, just open it and then you pin. So but this place you can't get everything here, so let's go to the table and fix it properly. So here I am on the table. I have arranged the borders on the gown. You can see the way it is looking, and yeah, it's so okay. I love what I got here. But don't worry, the way you are seeing it, I look as if it's folding. No, when you are done, everything is going to align and perfect. Okay, so let's go to the sewing machine and stitch it. So when you are done, stitch all the border. Just make sure you are careful. Stitch the border area all through the four corners, all through the four corners. All right, and then that is all. So join the hands together and the side, and this is what we have. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's so beautiful. Look at the hand that I joined the other border. You won't even know that it was joined together. It looked like another design. Okay, so give me a like and a subscription if you like this video. If this video made a meaning to you, it added value to you, please subscribe to my channel. I love you. So we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.